Hi, John. So I'm sitting here in my office, speaking to myself. So I guess we are doing this video just once a week, every other week or so, where we're sharing thoughts and things. Let's talk about being a linguistic professor, which I am right now. How did I get here? So let's first talk about the linguistics part. So in Thai, we use a lot of pronouns like you, me, but there are a lot of yous and a lot of I's. You probably know that already. But the thing that comes with being a linguistics professor is that they call you a professor, and that actually means quite a bit. An example of a weird pronoun, Thai pronoun thing. So you might say, you have to go to that table to take a picture. Instead, you say, you professor have to go there to take to have your picture taken. So I have a little bit story. I went to the city hall and get my new national ID card, very shiny, new things. And there's a little thing on the form where I said, what's your profession? And I said, professor, because that's what I am. And the moment they saw that I'm a professor, things have changed. So, and then they said, oh, professor, please do this, please do that. Professor, have to go to that table, go to that desk. Professor, have to go take a picture here and there, for example. So just go on, and I was addressed as a professor, although it's not even on campus. It's just a city hall. They don't have to address me that way at all. So that's the linguistics of it, because there are a lot of yous. You have to pick which version of you want to address the person that you're talking to. So I'm basically being reminded constantly about who I am, and because that's how the social structure here works, you want to pick where in the you ladder you fall onto, or what bucket of yous. And the more I think about it, it's actually kind of great. Okay, the professor bucket. So there's something with that kind of social status, though. Essentially, we are reminded kind of constantly, like, hey, you professor, you have to be good role models. You have to teach my children. You have to teach my grandson to be a better person. You have to teach these kids. This social hierarchy and social status seems like a silly thing, right? But at the end of the day, it kind of serves to remind you of your role, your responsibility, and where you are in the society, and what are you expected to do. In the US, you're just a person. Professor is just a profession. You don't get any other nicer treatment than others. But here, you're like reminded constantly, like, hey, you're a professor. You have to be a decent human being. You have to do things to make sure that you deserve the respect that people give you. But as of right now, I don't deserve any of this. It's been day 4 at the office, which I partially set up. That's how I think it's really cool, that I feel that everybody will just keep reminding me of my job and how I have to do my job, and how I have to do my best to deserve their respect. John, I'll see you next week.